Darian Trotter with this week's Unanswered Questions. One of the big stories we're following is the impact the government shutdown has had on our community and the country. The government shutdown continued Sunday on day 26 with no ending in sight. Many of the people with the power to end the funding crisis or the growing consequences were nowhere in sight in the nation's capital. The impact is growing more intense as time moves on. Military members and their families around the world and here in San Antonio are waiting to see if they'll get a paycheck November 1st. Last week, the Shutdown Fairness Act, designed to pay all federal employees, including military members, failed on the Senate floor.
It was gut-wrenching. Our military pays hostage in the hands of people that we voted for to take care of us.
Right now, America's military families are up at night at their kitchen table, worried about where ends are going to meet and where the next paycheck is going to come from.
As a community, we all are hurting. And it doesn't matter if you're a military active, National Guard, reserves, or a veteran family. We all walk in the same steps.
Now, another downside to the government shutdown is how it's impacting people who rely on food assistance. Funds that help put food on the table for millions of Americans could soon run out. To put it in perspective, in Bexar County alone, nearly 300,000 people rely on SNAP benefits, enough people to fill the Alamo Dome more than 4 times. Many of them who are concerned about facing delays in payment are already turning to local food banks.
It's just us three, and it's I've been trying to do things on my own and but it's been hard. It's been really, really hard. We were doing okay and everything. Now I'm coming out to food banks trying to get help, and there's times where the main food banks I try to get registered and they're just full to capacity.
We are working to get answers on the still developing story, including will President Trump meet with Democrats to try and make a deal, or will the Dems unconditionally surrender? If not, will the shutdown drag out long enough to become the longest in U.S. history by surpassing 35 days set back in 2019? You can find out more on this story and others on our website, news4sanantonio.com. We'll continue to get answers on this story and others. We'll be here every week to let you know what we find out. Tackling your unanswered questions, I'm News 4 San Antonio's Darian Trotter.
In other news that we are following for you tonight, the U.S. Department of Agriculture says federal food aid will not be distributed starting November the 1st amid the government shutdown. As mentioned, it comes as the Trump administration said it would not use around $5 billion in contingency funds to keep the SNAP program up and running. Nearly 1 in 8 Americans use that program to help buy groceries. The San Antonio Food Bank says they are preparing to empty its warehouse to meet a growing need. They estimate 50% more food will be needed compared to normal weeks. The food bank says residents always step up in a time of need, adding they'll need everyone's help as they try to meet the increase in demand.
Other headlines tonight, the U.S. Pacific